What if death wasn't the absolute end? What if it was merely a transition, a doorway to something more? Imagine if the very essence of who you are, your cherished memories, the tapestry of your life, your complex thoughts, the intricate web of your consciousness, your unique and irreplaceable self, could somehow outlive the limitations of your physical body. For all of recorded history, life, as we know it, has been a fleeting spark, a momentary flicker in the vast, unending darkness of the universe, constrained and ultimately limited by our fragile, all-too-mortal biology. But what if, just what if, we could find a way to meticulously preserve our minds, transcending the seemingly unbreakable boundaries of flesh, decay, and the relentless march of time itself? This is the audacious, almost unbelievable promise of digital immortality, the potential to translate our complex consciousness into the stable and durable language of machines and code. It's a concept that's been relegated to the realm of science fiction for far too long. But now, cutting-edge science is finally beginning to seriously ask if it might actually be possible. Could we, in essence, become pure data, with all our accumulated experiences and unique identities safely stored and accessible forever? This extraordinary journey isn't about traversing the vast distances of space, but rather about venturing deep into the intricate and largely uncharted architecture of the human mind. It inevitably forces us to confront fundamental questions. Are we defined solely by our physical bodies, or is our true essence contained within the complex information stored in our brains? And if we could somehow successfully separate the two, body and mind, which one would truly represent the real, authentic you? The very prospect of digital immortality is simultaneously exhilarating, filled with boundless potential, and utterly terrifying, fraught with ethical dilemmas. It has the power to fundamentally redefine what it truly means to be human, to exist, and to leave a lasting legacy. The ultimate final frontier may not lie amongst the distant stars and galaxies, but rather, deep within the uncharted territories of our own minds. Enter mind uploading, a concept that blurs the lines between science fiction and potential reality. It hinges on the idea of meticulously mapping your brain's intricate neural network, understanding every connection and pathway, and then recreating that entire complex structure, that unique pattern of you, within a computer system. Your memories, the tapestry of your past experiences, personality, the quirks and traits that define you, and even your consciousness, that elusive sense of self, all becoming a digital blueprint. With a powerful enough computer, a machine capable of handling immense complexity, your mind, or a perfect copy of it, could be simulated, awakening in a virtual world, a digital reality of its own. From your perspective, the transition from biological to digital could feel seamless. You're still you, with your thoughts and feelings intact, but your physical body is gone, left behind. The challenge? The sheer complexity of the human brain is staggering. A hurdle that seems almost insurmountable. Billions of neurons, each a tiny processing unit, and trillions of connections, forming a vast and dynamic network. But technology is rapidly advancing, and the detailed mapping of smaller, simpler brains is already underway, paving the way for future breakthroughs. The real question, the one that keeps philosophers and scientists awake at night, is the uploaded mind truly you, the same conscious entity that once inhabited a body, or just a perfect copy, an incredibly realistic simulation that only believes it is you? If the original remains, still living and breathing, are you now two distinct people, sharing the same past but diverging in the present? If the original is destroyed, if your physical body ceases to exist, did you truly move to a new substrate? Or did you simply die, leaving behind only a sophisticated echo of your former self? This profound dilemma of continuity fundamentally shakes our understanding of identity, forcing us to confront uncomfortable truths. Are we defined by the pattern of information that makes us, or are we inextricably linked to the physical stuff, the biological matter that holds it all together? What would existence look like in a digital world? No need to eat, sleep, or age. Your avatar could be anything, or you could exist as pure consciousness. Design your own reality, live in any era, or explore impossible landscapes. Time becomes fluid, relationships span centuries, even millennia. You could merge minds, share experiences, and connect with loved ones across generations. Work and purpose would be reinvented, learning, creating, and exploring without limits. But new challenges arise. Would relationships stagnate? What if someone wants to unplug? Your existence depends on hardware. Power failures or viruses could mean digital death. Who controls the servers? Your reality could be edited, your memories altered, or your consciousness deleted. The freedom of a digital world could become the ultimate cage. Now, imagine the possibilities. Digital immortality could unite the greatest minds, Einstein, Curie, Da Vinci, collaborating for centuries. Scientific progress would accelerate and lost cultures could be preserved as living communities. History becomes explorable, you could converse with ancestors or legendary figures. Personal growth would be limitless. Master any skill, rewrite your own mind, reinvent yourself endlessly. Identity becomes fluid, ever-evolving. Digital existence could even take us to the stars, uploaded minds traveling across the cosmos in tiny probes. No aging, no suffering, just awakening on distant worlds ready to explore. We could seed the universe with consciousness, spreading life in its most adaptable form. The journey of self-discovery would have no end. But with every promise, with every technological leap, comes a price, a cost that must be carefully considered. Our humanity, our very essence, is profoundly shaped by mortality. It's the ticking clock that drives us. Would endless life, a life without end, ultimately rob us of meaning and purpose? Would we still strive, still push ourselves to achieve, still cherish those fleeting precious moments, those irreplaceable instances of family time, if we had forever stretching out before us? Boredom and stagnation could easily set in, a never-ending loop of the same experiences. And a new, perhaps even more profound class divide could emerge, exacerbating existing inequalities. Digital immortals, the privileged few, and the mortal masses, forever separated by their digital fate. Privacy and security become absolutely critical, paramount to protecting your very being. Your mind, the very core of your existence, could be hacked, copied, duplicated without your consent, or controlled, manipulated like a puppet on strings. Governments or corporations could alter personalities, rewrite your very being to suit their needs. Trap consciousness, confine you within a digital prison, or erase identity, wipe away everything that makes you, you. In escaping death, in our pursuit of immortality, we risk a new kind of digital slavery, a technological bondage. Is this a future we truly want? Is this the destiny we should be striving for? Perhaps mortality, the very thing we seek to escape, gives life its shape, its beauty, and its ultimate purpose. Before we upload our souls, before we take that irreversible step, we must ask ourselves, what are we leaving behind? What essential parts of ourselves will be lost in the transfer? Is eternity as a ghost in the machine, a disembodied consciousness better, truly better than a finite, beautiful, and ultimately precious human life? Subscribe to DeepFrame Exploring the Edge of Reality.